Hi everybody, it's Rebecca Gabriel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. We're going to do a mid-month reading for October for the week beginning the 21st through to the 27th of October. I hope you've all been keeping well. I certainly have, although I know that I did get to a point where my energy was quite depleted last week. We did have a full moon. There's a lot of things going on in my life, and I've come to realise the importance of knowing when to stop, when to slow down, and when to rest. So perhaps you have been in a similar situation, and I do so encourage you to listen to your body, listen to what's going on for your own health and well-being, and take time out to rest when you need to. It is so worth it. I truly love it when you join me for these card readings. It is my absolute pleasure to give the card readings. Now, for all of this time that I've been doing it, I have been offering a general card reading which picks up on the energy for most people. But of course, it's not always going to resonate for everybody. And if you would like to have a personal card reading, please contact me. I love to be able to assist in any way that I can. I'd like to put it the question to you. If you are interested, let me know if you would like a zodiac card reading. So, whatever sun sign you are, I'm very happy to, start branching out and doing zodiac readings. It's not something I've done before, but, if there is an interest there, I'd like to explore that space so that I can perhaps give you an even more specific reading for your circumstances. Again, it's not personal, but we will be able to fine-tune the messages that are coming through based on your zodiac sign. So let me know if that's of interest to you. I'm happy to explore that space. Okay, so let's get started. I have pre-shuffled and prayed over the cards, and as usual, I like to be able to spend a little bit of time meditating on which cards I believe will help bring out the best message for the week. And so I do have a different set of decks with me today that hopefully will help us to zone in on the messages for this week coming. I've got cards flying out already. We thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, for the energy of this week and where our focus needs to be. We'll just have one more card to get us started with a reading for the week, and I'm going to take that one. Okay. Lovely. Okay. The week starts out with some focus around your finances, your money, your circumstances. So for whatever reason, there is something that's coming up that's drawing your attention more to your current financial situation. So this is the Four of Pentacles. So if you have had a few challenges in your financial area, or perhaps you may be in the process of changing a job, about to change a job. You've had some bigger expenses that have come up, or perhaps even you're planning your expenses. So you're in that focus energy on your finances, your coin, your resources, having to plan out for things ahead of time. So this is a good energy in terms of planning and thinking methodically about what you're going to need for the future. So I'm sensing this is a good thing. This is good to put some time aside to do that, because like we say, saving for a rainy day. If there are specific things that we want to achieve in our life, it's really good to plan for these things, and that way we know we can manifest them and bring them to fruition. So there's nothing like having a good plan and managing our situation well, and that way we know that we can achieve not just the smaller goals, but the bigger goals for the long term. So this is about looking at the bigger picture, looking at the long-term situation and the importance of doing that. So that message is coming through quite clearly about planning for the future, planning for the long term to ensure that you have what it is that you really want to have, or you want to fulfill dreams, or perhaps in a work environment it's about planning for projects or the big picture scenario to ensure that it's actually going to happen. So yes, it's an energy of planning, managing your resources. Resources could be money, it could be staff, it could be opportunities, business opportunities, to make things possible, to make your dreams come true. And then we have some quite carefree energy that's come through. We've got the Fool here. So this is very much a carefree energy. So perhaps there's a sense of relief that something has occurred in your life and now you're feeling a sense of relief. There's been a little bit of tension leading up to this point, and you've been very focused in your mind, in your headspace, but something has come to your attention and you've had an awareness and a realization, and now you're feeling a sense of great relief. And so this is very positive, because now your spirit has been lifted, your attention has been lifted, your focus has been lifted, and this is helping you to see greater possibilities. It's helping you to see further into the future in terms of your planning, but it's freed up a lot of that restrictive energy and restrictive thinking that you've had, and now there's a sense of elated energy, freedom, and looking at what next and how to expand yourself in terms of your growth and your sense of personal fulfillment. Looking at next projects and feeling hopeful and inspired and creative. You have a companion of a dog here with you, which means that you're being supported on your journey. And this is a really lovely feeling. So you're feeling quite positive and light in your step. But always with the Fool card, we are reminded to stay grounded, keep your eye on the road, not in the clouds, and use this period of time to step into your imagination and creativity to see beyond your current circumstances so that you can plan for the future. So that ties in well with this energy of planning for the future and being creative in using your imagination to make your dreams come to fruition. And it would seem that you get exactly what you're after. So whether that be now or in the near future, here is cause to celebrate. And we have the Three of Cups here. So you are celebrating with friends, colleagues, important people in your life, and you are feeling pretty chuffed that you have achieved your goal, your dreams, your projects. And this is a good time to sit back and actually acknowledge yourself for the hard work. You've got plenty to feel good about. Your plates are full and abundant. And it is time to let go of your burdens, let go of the things that have felt quite heavy for you in recent times. Put those down, and it's time to celebrate. Because, when we step into that celebration energy, we lift our spirits, we lift our vibration, and of course that enables us to see and do things, with greater vision, greater purpose. We see beyond our immediate boundaries and situations. So it's good to step into that celebration energy, and it's well deserved as well. You're feeling a sense of relief that finally you've achieved something, you've stepped up and you've achieved a good milestone. So, for some of you it means that this achievement that you're celebrating has brought you financial success. Well done you, because this has taken a lot of work for you to get to this point. For others of you, it's a sense of achievement around relationships. You know, the Cup's energy represents our emotional life, our relationships, a sense of feeling fulfilled. So, you know, for those of you who have a passionate project or a sense of mission, there's also celebration here for having achieved success in that. Quite often we don't give ourselves time to acknowledge our success, so this is a good thing to do. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles is speaking more to the divine feminine here, and she also is celebrating success. But she's also planning for her future and her future abundance, and this is a very positive card. We've got the picture of a rabbit here. She's very well grounded, and she's thoughtful, discerning. She knows that what she has achieved has come from a lot of work, inner and outer work. She's very much in tune with her environment, in tune with herself and what it is that she needs and her resources. So this energy is also speaking to those people who have been in a reflective state recently and reevaluating what is important to them or to you. So reevaluating what you want to have in your life, who you are as a person, what you value, and planning for your future. So you're thinking about, well, what is it that I need for the future? How do I take care of my resources so that I can achieve what I need for the future? So she's quite serious, discerning, mindful, focused on her future abundance and how she's going to be doing that. And if this is not you, but it's been, sort of leading up to this, this is also Spirit reminding you that now is a really good time. If you have not been in a positive mindset and valuing who you are as a person, now's the time to take a moment to do that, to be create some space and time where you can give yourself an opportunity to reflect on giving back to you and taking care of you and nourishing you and recognizing the importance of who you are and what it is that you need. The Queen often gives a lot out to other people, but the Queen of Pentacles here is realizing the importance of, what she needs and how to plan for her future and how to value what it is that she has and her resources. Okay, so we're going to pull a few cards from the Power Tarot deck to see what kinds of actions we need to take for the week coming up in terms of this energy. So we have focus on our resources, feeling lighthearted after achieving some goals, which is fabulous. These goals could be emotional, they could be financial, they could be focused on a project you've been working on. And recognizing the importance of you and your value, how you see yourself, and perhaps putting yourself first above others, which maybe you haven't been doing. So this is a good reminder for you to do that, because this is the way you're going to create stability as well as growth for your future. Nobody else is going to do that for you. You need to take care of that. So we'd like to have another couple of cards. One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. One more card for the week. Very interesting. So we have the Three of Michael here. You have in recent times, I would say this has already happened, it might have been in this past week. The Three of Michael here is showing us that you've been in a situation of feeling anxiety and sadness, And Archangel Michael is encouraging you to let go of those things from your past or things that have not served you well. So it could even simply be the way you've been viewing a situation. So if you've been very stuck in your head, this has caused you a lot of anxiety and stress. Some of us are, especially us air signs, we do have a tendency to get very much in our head, and that just holds us back from being present in the moment. So whether that's you or not, the guidance here is to let go of the past, or perhaps move on from the past. You might be experiencing a cycle of change at the moment where you realise perhaps the job is something it's time to move on from, or it may be a toxic relationship. Whatever the focus has been that's caused you to feel a lot of stress and anxiety, this is not something that you want to hold on to. You want to move on. So keep in mind how you have regular patterns in your life that come up for you. You may have always thought about things in a certain way or responded to situations in a certain way, and you're now recognizing that perhaps that habit of thinking or doing things is something you need to let go of or grow out of or move away from, because it really isn't helping you in any way, shape or form. So if there has been some sadness or stress this week, or some circumstances that have built to a crescendo, you have reached a point of a lot of emotional things that you've been going through. So and sadness. So Spirit is saying you are going to grow from this situation. It will move on. You will move on from this, and with time, the wounds that you have been, experiencing, they will heal. The pain will eventually subside, and you will learn from it. We certainly don't want to stay in a situation of pain or stress or anxiety. But whatever it is that has come to the surface recently, it has felt quite substantial for you, and you've been suffering. You've been suffering a little bit with this, or a lot. But Archangel Michael here is comforting you and letting you know that all is well, that you will be fine, and this will heal in time. And there is divine guidance here for you, and just a beautiful reminder that whatever has been a struggle for you, it's moving on for you. You are letting it go, and it is passing. So that's lovely. I'm glad about that. Then we have the Queen of Raphael, and it says, follow your heart. There's the love of home and family, and to trust your psychic intuition. So this is a beautiful energy of healing and understanding and wisdom, and sort of being in tune with yourself. Queen of Raphael. So it's kind of, with the grief that you've gone through and the pain that you've been through recently, this has helped you come to a place of, insightful wisdom. And, we can suffer a little bit and torture ourselves a little bit more than we need to, but whatever the situation has been for you, the sadness or the disappointment that you've been experiencing, or the stress, it has taught you a lot about yourself. And it's not that we're sitting here attributing blame to anyone or anything. It's very easy for us to do that. It's more about you recognizing what you've learned from the situation for yourself, and how we can choose to see things differently. We can make different choices going forward. And perhaps we've experienced some soul lessons and come out the other side. We've recognized that the way we've always thought about something, the way we've always responded to situations or assumed things about people, that's not worked out well for us. And there's an opportunity here for you to learn something from your current, or what's recently happened for you that's caused this sadness. And with that, your heart is healing, and um, you're you're feeling more in tune with yourself, and your intuition is actually um, quite on point at the moment, which is represented by the Queen of Raphael, as well as the dolphins here and this beautiful water energy. Um, and you're feeling sort of a desire to be close to family, home, or what represents, love and support in your life. Um, you're wanting to nurture those kinds of relationships for yourself and others. And you're very aware of how other people are feeling at the moment. So your intuition is high. Your ability to empathise for other people is there, and you're feeling a lot of compassion for yourself and others. So you're very much in that emotional state, but it's in the positive. So where you might have been experiencing a little bit of grief here and sadness, it's now flipped to more of a positive energy of emotions, and being in tune with yourself, with your heart, and with others. So it's quite a healing time for you. And as we progress through this stage and these emotions, we then have the Ace of Gabriel. So powerful communication is stepping in. You're feeling a great deal of inspiration, which is wonderful, and a renewed sense of passion for either your job or what you know that you're good at doing, so your particular strengths and skills. And it's giving you increased energy to go out and to achieve something, or to focus on a new project or this new job in your life. So you're feeling a sense of increased energy, clarity in terms of your thinking and your planning, and you're connecting well with others. This energy is helping you to see things, communicate well with people, build rapport, and it's a very high potent, fiery energy for you. And with it is coming a renewed sense of wonder, and the desire to look at ideas and what else can I do? What's the next thing that I can do? So it certainly has sparked your imagination, and you're looking for a fresh start, which is beautiful. So take that as it resonates for your life, whether it's job, project, a new relationship. You're seeing, sensing and feeling inspired, and that there are opportunities there for you to grow and do something new. And this is sort of then followed on by the Knight of Raphael. So this Knight energy is could be your energy or someone else's energy of really, moving on from this Ace of Gabriel. This Knight of Raphael is very passionate and fiery energy. So perhaps for some of you, there is a new relationship, or a new fresh start to a current relationship where it's going to the next level. And there's more of a commitment here in terms of attention and focus, and a desire for this connection and this relationship to be improved and step up, which is beautiful. And if this Knight of energy, masculine energy, is coming towards you, you're kind of being swept off your feet. You're not expecting this, because the Knight's energy moves in swiftly, and it's taken you by surprise. But it's well received, which is lovely. So, again, take it as it resonates, whether it's a relationship or whether it's a job opportunity that comes that you weren't expecting. You go, oh man, that's fantastic. It's sort of answering the call of this renewed sense of fresh start and inspired energy. So it's great. It's sort of, you're attracting this Knight of Raphael to come through with this offer. So he's definitely bringing something to you. So watch out. This is fantastic. Yes, so wait for the good news. There's good news coming and you're going to be really pleased about it. It's going to make you feel really happy, settled, excited for the future. And yeah, wow, watch out. Wonderful. All right, so we'll pull a few cards from the Fairy Tarot deck. That's one that's just fallen on the floor. Right, I'm finding that these cards tonight are really wanting to just to jump out, which is kind of cool. One more card, please. Okay. Oh, I can feel it coming. One more card for the week, 21st to the 27th. Oh, okay. There's too many there. Okay. Fabulous. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so beautiful things are coming your way. We just start off with the ego card. At first, you know, this is the energy again of where you have been recently, and that's this being trapped in your mind, feeling like you're trapped and sort of getting too much in your head, and sort of placing too much importance on certain external circumstances. It might be other people, it might be your job, your resources. It's just a little bit getting caught up in that fear and worry energy. So look, the advice is to be aware when you're overthinking things, because it's going to give you a false perception of what the situation is and what the reality is, and it's going to kind of steer you off your path and distract you, and that'll be a delay for you. So that's kind of annoying more than anything. And quite often when our energy is low and we've been feeling sad or grieving something, we can have a tendency to get a little bit too much into our head and overthink things, and when we do that, we tend to take drastic measures that we could potentially regret, or feel a little bit foolish in doing, and we can convince ourselves of a lot of things, and I know I'm guilty of doing that myself, but it's this idea that we are trapped, and that we don't have choice or we don't have options, which of course is not true. We always do have options. But just note that it's such a human thing to do. When our energy drops, we tend to worry a lot, and then we will close doors, basically. We won't be able to see alternative ways of thinking about something. And if that's you and you have been anxious and you have been worrying about things, then go and speak to someone, share your thoughts with someone, and perhaps they can shed some light or a different perspective for you, or give you a little bit of feedback for yourself that will help you to relax and calm down and see another way to see things. So if you notice that your energy has been quite unsteady and anxious lately, rest, take care of your well-being, and then go share it with someone so that you can get a balanced perspective of what is going on for you. Because when we step into that ego energy, which is basically another way of saying fear energy, we can undo all of the good. So now that we've got that aside and we understand that that's a red flag for us, everything else is so incredibly positive here. We have the wheel, which represents forward movement, where delays that we have been experiencing are now over. So that's the wheel here. So this is coming forward into the second half of October. Things that you have believed are holding you back, or you've been waiting for something to complete or come to fruition, or it's that job you've been waiting for. The wheel is telling us that there's forward movement here and things are about to come to fruition for you. Sometimes it's unexpected, but it's certainly positive in this instance. the result will be positive. And for some of you, there may be some focus on transport or travel, a new car, an opportunity to go away, which could be business travel. So yes, there is forward movement, progression, advancement in relationships, advancement in your job, maybe even a job promotion. So this is great, and things that you've been waiting for in terms of results or news, you're now getting. So that's really good too. So if some of you have been waiting to hear some news about something, you're going to receive that. Yes, and it does feel frustrating when you're waiting and you don't see progress, but this is letting us know that those delays will be over, and that sort of frustration of waiting will be over as well. So that's really good news. And then this is, followed up with, we've got the 6 of spring and the 9 of spring, which means the same. We are now progressing forward to things coming together for us. So the 6 of spring, it's a hard thing to say, 6 of spring. Oh my gosh. It says here, wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring reward, success, and public recognition. Fantastic. So the wheel is telling us this, and the 6 of spring is saying good news is on its way. Oh, finally, isn't that wonderful? And that's followed by the 9 of spring. And the 9 of spring is just letting us know that to protect what it is that we have been working on, and, always be prepared. Be prepared, think ahead, plan ahead. And we had that message at the beginning of the reading. And so it's important to manage our resources well. Plan for things. Dot your I's and cross your T's in terms of job, resources, home environment. So I'm getting a message for some of you in terms of your rent. Plan for your rent. So if you're looking at changing jobs, plan for your income to cover unexpected needs that are coming up. And you'll be able to do that. So this is not a card that's saying that you won't be able to. It's just a message to let you know that this is an important thing for you to do. And that's to ensure that you've got continued abundance going forward. Yes, so just with this 9 of spring, it's just asking us to be prepared for possible challenges that lie ahead. But you can do this. So with the right planning and giving yourself some time to take care of your admin, take care of your finances in terms of paying off debts, so that you can plan for the unexpected going forward. Okay, good advice. All right, we're just going to now pull some cards from the Psychic Tarot deck. I'm super glad that good news is coming your way. And, you're feeling finally relieved that things are coming together for you. And there's certainly plenty of opportunities here for you to celebrate. So leaving that worry energy behind is a good thing. And it's wonderful to know that things will be coming together for you. You will be, getting that job, finishing projects, stepping up in certain areas of relationships or a new one. So this is coming out of some challenging times into something that is worthy to celebrate and to feel good about. So that's really good news. I have one more card. Well, there you go. We have prosperity begins. So this is, basically the seed that you planted is now bringing good fruits for you. And this is abundance. This is ongoing success, ongoing abundance, reaping those rewards, financial rewards that are coming through, as well as other kinds of rewards. So if you have been, again, as I said, working on a project that you've been very passionate about and that has meant a lot to you, this is going to, deliver fruit for you. We've got butterflies here in this card as well. So there is significant change for the better and transformation in your life. Things are very much picking up here. You have done very well. You've been working hard to make these things happen over a long period of time. And when we're doing that, we often don't see the progress. We've got the seed in the soil and we don't often see any progress when it's buried in the soil. But now, the wheel is telling us things are changing for the better. We are celebrating good things coming. There's victory for us here, and we know that there's going to be cause for celebration. So this is fabulous. You're feeling inspired and you're bringing in the abundance. So that's fantastic news. In terms of love relationships, oh my goodness, you've got a beautiful connection here. Something is blossoming and blooming. We've got, number one, love begins. And these are two people here who are sharing their love, sharing their emotions, and recognizing what they have in common and how that feeds, how that feeds their soul, how it's enriching their life together. The rainbow is wishes fulfilled. We've got the rainbow here. So this is lovely. So it's two people coming together, two lovers, two soulmates, whatever that is for you. A blending of two people who's they're different people. We've got two different people coming together and enjoying what they share and what they bring to the relationship together. Beautiful. This is your destiny. So whatever it is that you've been wishing for and hoping for, this is your destiny, and it is coming into your life now. And if it is love relationship, it's meant to be. Okay? Fantastic. And perhaps it's a reigniting of a current relationship, and what has felt old is being refreshed and it feels new, or the job of a lifetime, the opportunity of a lifetime is your destiny. The changes in your life that you've been experiencing, and the sadness and the grief and the fear and the worry, it's all been part of the process, of you moving forward into this new phase of your life and of experiencing new things. You've got such incredible energy and a sense of relief that finally things are coming together for you. Oh, I wasn't even looking at this card. Light, seeing the light, divine stepping in and giving you the support. Oh my goodness, very much your destiny. This is meant to happen. So I'm so happy for you. That's really, really wonderful. And, huge sense of finally this is coming. You've reached, this is a 19 card, a 1 and a 9. So that gives us a 10 energy, which is like everything coming together, things abundant in your life, goals being achieved, relationships, going to that next level, and you feeling super happy about all of this. So fantastic news. I'm really, really, really pleased for you. Wow. So perhaps that, that Knight of Raphael who's coming in with all of this dramatic, romantic energy, or a sense of renewed energy that's coming in, is this beautiful new love in your life, or new passion, new beginnings, things that you're so excited about. And this is your destiny. It's meant to be happening for you, and you're feeling really amazing. Divine is there helping you to bring this into manifestation. So wow, what a victory. What a victory this is for you. I'm really, really excited for you. So we're just going to see what Archangel Michael has for us before we finish the reading. So we thank you, Archangel Michael, for your guidance. What do we need to know for the next week of October and coming up to the end of October, please? What message do you have for us? And thank you for your guidance. the success of our life and our sense of enjoyment and fulfillment really does come from a place of, how much we are willing to acknowledge and accept who we are and the love that we give ourselves and the value that we place on ourselves and the way we see ourselves in our life. And, my book, The Power of Soul Loving, speaks very much to this message. So if you haven't yet had a chance to read it, I do suggest you get yourself a copy and you take the gems that resonate there for you in your life. We are getting there. We've got one card. I'm asking you, Archangel Michael, will you please give us a message? Another. Thank you. What else is there that you would like us to... Oh, okay. There you go. I should have been focused on the question. Okay. We have believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage and confidence. So for those of you who have sleepless nights and you're, a little anxious in your energy, Archangel Michael is reassuring you to relax, believe and trust that everything is coming together so you can let go of that worry energy, that fear energy. Trust in the divine, trust in the love of God and know that things are happening. It's your destiny. Things are coming together for you so you can relax. We know that there's victory here for you. Okay, so thank you, Archangel Michael, for that message of believe and trust. What else? We have, this is your life's purpose. So whatever is coming into your life, relationship, job, project, this new focus, this thing that you're just really excited about, this is meant to happen. This is just confirmation that you're on the right path. This is what you're meant to be focused on and what you're meant to be doing. So the prayer here says, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Fabulous. So if you have been not focusing on what feels like your passion and life purpose, and you've been caught up with other things, other distractions in your life, now is the time to redevote more energy and time. Carve out specific time in your day and your week to focus on your life purpose. And in that way, you know that you are going to move closer to fulfilling that when you're structured with your time and your planning. And again, coming back to the beginning of this, the theme of this reading is about planning and being organised and managing your time, your resources and your money so that you can attend to your life purpose. That's how we bring our dreams to fruition, is when we take the time to plan and to focus on what's most important for us. Important in terms of who we are, our future, our health and well-being, so that we do bring everything into abundance and things come to fruition after plenty of planning, patience, waiting for things, and the divine timing of it as well. Divine timing is very much a part of this process of manifesting things in our life. So we also have from Archangel Michael, your home is protected by angels. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage or taxes. So I love this message. Again, it's a focus on our material well-being, our sense of safety and security. So, as you are stepping out into the unknown, like we have with this Fool's energy, this is the sort of, you're starting fresh, starting new. And perhaps if you're leaving a job, that's, sense of relief, but also you're stepping out into the unknown here. There is a bit of a cliff here. So It's going towards something that you're not too sure about what it is, but you're feeling positive and you're feeling light about it. Of course, we want to plan for the future so we know that we're going to have security and stability. So, Archangel Michael is letting us know all we need to do is ask, and the protection and guidance will be given to us. And then we play our part by making sure we plan ahead for the unexpected that may come up. So that just helps us. And then finally we have make a commitment. Make a commitment to yourself, to your future, to the relationship, or to the new job. Now is the time. As you are bringing this incredible abundance into your life and things are coming your way, you want to celebrate good times. In order to do that, take the step, make a commitment. Trust that this is the right thing for you. Believe and trust. Don't step into fear energy. Now is the time to believe that everything will be taken care of. You have divine assistance here. This is your destiny. This is what you're meant to be doing. So live your life purpose. See the beautiful people or relationships that are in your life to assist you. You're coming together with significant others to assist you with the journey ahead in order to bring this beautiful abundance into your life. Let's not forget this night, this offer that is coming your way to make this happen. Whatever that offer is, job, relationship, whatever, whatever this is, it's coming in quickly now for you. It's happening now. So rather than step back into this fear energy, we don't want to do that because we want to keep the wheel moving so everything is progressing. So make sure that you commit to this way forward. So Archangel Michael says, or our prayer, to Archangel Michael. As the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the reading. So you have, you've been through a lot, but we've got very clear guidance here for the way forward. And I'm just so excited that there's beautiful progress happening and finally a sense of relief after a lot of hard work that things are coming together. This is meant to be. Let go of the fear energy, relax into it and trust. And if you are someone that is comfortable to pray to your spirit guides, to the angels, to God, or even just to commit to yourself, this is a good thing for you to do. It's going to help manifest the wonderful abundance that's coming into your life. So that's the reading for the week coming up, 21st through the 27th, and no doubt into the last part of October. I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has, please like, share, or subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Give me a feedback. If you're interested in a zodiac sign reading, let me know. And if you'd like a personal reading, I'm here for you. Have a beautiful week. Bye for now.